Hi guys, it's Krishanti with Krishanti.com, and I'm here every week with new videos about psychic development and spiritual and personal growth. And this week's topic is a really big, important one about signs, because those of us who are following this path and really deepening into our intuition and our psychic abilities, which we all have, they're very natural, we tend to look for signs from the universe that indicate to us that we are heading in the right direction. And, there's so many different ways to look for signs, and there's so many ways that we receive signs. And they really do appear, and they really are really interesting and fun to read, especially in alignment with synchronicities and things that are happening. But what can get really confusing is the signs and synchronicities that pop up when you're interested in someone. Now, I made a whole video about this called Signs and Synchronicities with Crushes and Potential Love Romantic Interests. But I want to take it a step further, because what I've noticed is that certain people have what I can only describe as an intense energy signature. They are powerful, whether or not they're aware of it. And they come with signs, like a calling card that they're dropping left and right. And when they enter into your life as an intuitive person that is already paying attention to signs and synchronicities, you might misinterpret that to mean that there's a reason why they're in your life. Maybe you might get off track and think, I'm seeing so many signs about this person that they must be the one, when in reality, it's just a person with an intense energy signature. And it's going to save you a lot of time and drama if you can just notice the signs and not get pulled into them and believe that they're indicating that this is the person for you. I've talked to so many people over the years about this kind of thing that I think I kind of know what I'm talking about here. And it's a big deal. It's important, because we can waste months and years of our life thinking that someone's the right one when in fact they're not. It's the tricky part is trying to figure all that out. But what I'm trying to say in this video really is to just dial it back and just not be like, oh my God, that means he's the one, or that means she's the one. And just be like, oh, that's interesting. I keep seeing that again. In that video I made about signs and synchronicities, so many people reported that they're seeing his name everywhere, or they're seeing her name everywhere, or these special numbers, or this special song, and it drives you bonkers, especially when you're so tied to it that you think that means something. We're all, it speaks to our hope. I think we're all hopeful, and we all believe in love. I just don't want to see you get your hope dashed by seeing so many signs that you really think this is the one and then finding out it's not. The best metaphor I can give to this is like when you're interested in buying a new car and all of a sudden you see that car everywhere. That can happen too. Like you're just focused on it, so it comes into your life. And that can happen too. Like we're very powerful, so we can create these things. But there are other times when these signs are just like jumping out at you in your face. It's like, I didn't create this. I didn't ask for this person to say his name to me, or everybody I know to say where he's from every time. Just be like, that's funny. That person must have an intense energy, And if it works out, great. If it's not going to work out, at least you didn't invest all that time believing and hoping and wishing. That brings us to another thing that I'm going to just touch on lightly, which is when someone's in your life and it's meant to be, but maybe it's not meant to be forever. It's meant to teach you a lesson. We got to keep that in mind too, or meant to, like, as a trial that you have to go through. When you're deep into this intuitive stuff and you're really working on personal growth and you're breaking patterns and you're just working towards your own evolution, you will get tests like this, and your job is to just, I think it's the practice of non-attachment is the thing that can help you get through it with the most ease and grace. and that's easier said than done. But how about this? How about just wait and see what the person brings to you and how it unfolds before going down the rabbit hole of believing that it's the sign from the universe that you're meant to be together. You know what I'm saying? Just to save you that emotional torment. Because it's really exciting, right? When you see this and it's like this must be, and then nothing happens. It's like, okay, well, what was that? So those are some of the reasons why. The intense energy signature, the person just being super powerful. It could be you creating stuff because it's on your mind, like shopping for a new car, so you see it everywhere. And it could mean that that person is here for a reason, but perhaps not to be your happily ever after. And then, of course, in certain instances it is. So again, it's that detachment, non-attachment, and then just waiting to see what happens. Now, if you're looking to manifest a great love, I have created a course called Magnetize Your Soulmate that can help you to bring that person into your life and get you into the right place so you're ready for it. So check that out at krishanti.com. And I want to hear about the signs and synchronicities that you're getting and what turned out. Like what did it end up being? Like what did you find out about the person? So put it in the comments below, because it's so exciting when we all talk about this and we read stories and we share stories. We can help demystify what's actually happening out there. So on that note, thanks so much for being here and for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.